Born from the minds of Canadian hockey legends Murray Costello and Ed Chenoweth in 1981, Hockey Canada's Program of Excellence celebrates 30 years this season as the cornerstone of the Team Canada structure, a partnership with the Canadian Hockey League that allows more than 100 young Canadians the opportunity to represent their country at the under-17, under-18, and under-20 levels every season. Created to ensure Canada would compete at the highest levels of international hockey year after year, the results speak to the success of the Program of Excellence.
If you're going to have a national junior team or a national program, what you need to do is you need to identify and evaluate those players coming up through the system. There's so many good Canadian players that in order to be able to identify them and see them, you're going to have to develop venues for them or an evaluation process where you really get a good chance to see what they can do. It's the first time where you bring the best 17-year-old players in Canada together. I think it really is the foundation for our national junior program.
Canada is on top of the hockey world.
15 gold medals and 24 podium finishes at 30 IIHF World Junior Championships.
Not only do you kind of develop good friends, you see them on the ice, you play with some of the best players of your age and gain a lot of skills from that, but as a hockey player, you just develop much more playing, against the best players in the world and in different countries in a tournament where it's so pressure-packed. You learn how to handle it and you learn how to go through different situations in pressure-filled games.
And they are world champions, a gold medal for Canada.
15 gold medals at 20 summer under-18 tournaments, along with a pair of gold medals at the IIHF World Under-18 Championship.
It's always kind of been a dream for a Canadian kid and myself to play on Team Canada and to finally get the chance at the under-18s at the start there to play. It's such a great experience. You get to compete against the guys that are your age group that are the best in Canada, and you get to compete against guys that are best in the world. So in that aspect, as far as developing their players, they're the best at it.
Team Ontario gold medal champions.
13 gold medals at 19 World Under-17 Hockey Challenges, and only one gold medal game not to feature a Canadian team.
Basically, the beginning of my experience with the organization and with the developmental program, to get that experience and then to move on to the under-18s and the World Juniors, it was definitely a huge stepping stone for me.
Le programme d'excellence a produit les plus grands noms du hockey canadien. Pour prouver à quel point le programme favorise le développement des joueurs pour le futur, nul besoin de remonter à plus loin que l'équipe olympique masculine du Canada de 2010 qui a remporté l'or. Des 23 joueurs de la formation canadienne à Vancouver, 22 ont joué dans au moins un des niveaux du programme, alors que 12 ont joué dans les 3 niveaux.
It didn't really hit me until I started looking at the World Championship teams, men's World Championship teams, and I'd see a face and say, oh yeah, he played at the under-17, or he played at the under-20. And all of a sudden you could see this continuity from the youngest aspects of the Program of Excellence right into the senior team that played at the World Championships. And you realize they're learning things at age 17, 18 that if they still improve and get to the level of the senior championships and Olympics, they're going to be better off. And so now the program has continuity. Kids are learning the game internationally at a young age. And so now we've had success at Olympics, we've had success at World Championships. And that 82 team started it off.
The players and coaches who have been involved with Hockey Canada's Program of Excellence have given us moments that have helped shape our nation's game and built a tradition that all Canadians take great pride in.
We were fortunate enough to have a great coaching staff, a great bunch of players that banded together, and our country got behind us, and it was the first year of the Program of Excellence, and it was just a unique situation, and things fell in place and we ended up winning, and the program's really taken off from there.
For me, that was the first time. I was 17 years old, and it was incredibly special to be so far away from home and wearing the flag. Just a great deal of pride, and I think that we were just so focused on being the best we could for our country, and it was a very proud moment for me.
And I remember Ottawa, where the flag was going around the rink, and it's a feeling that you just can't put into words. It was absolutely incredible.
For 30 years, the Program of Excellence has produced not only great players, but great Canadians, individuals that have taken our game to new heights and made young players believe their dreams could come true, that one day they could be the next to wear the maple leaf.
If you talk to every one of those players and the coaches and the people behind the scenes like myself, there's an extreme amount of pride in starting this program.